Good morning, everybody. Game time, Brian, otherwise known as the mailman. Rise and grind. Rise and grind. Well, everybody is in their house drinking their warm coffee. Game time is getting ready to head out and deliver some mail in the rain, people. In the rain. What time is it? I'm actually 2 minutes early. Wow. It's because I want to get out on time today. That's why. Every other day, I don't really care, but it's going to be raining. I'm going to be trying to book my ass through. I'm not feeling great. I'm not going to lie to you. My allergies are really bad. I took a pill during the night. I just took another pill. The rain should help it, but man, my eyes are so itchy. But yes, good morning. I hope everybody's going to have a nice, relaxing day or have a fun day, whatever you got going on. I know around here it's going to be nasty and wet. I see a lot of different forecasts. The forecast I'm seeing is get as much as you can get done by 1 o'clock. Because after 1 o'clock, it's going to pour down. So, I mean, it could rain at any point, but it becomes 60 and 70%. Maybe it'll hold off until I'm done work. That would be great. Or sprinkle. I don't mind sprinkle. I don't mind rain. I just don't like that downpour stuff. I don't think it's going to be a downpour. Then they're calling for tomorrow. Real bad wind and rain. But I just looked at the forecast where I'm at. Not so much rain. So, I don't know. We'll see. Then all week is supposed to be dry until Friday and Saturday of next week, but that's a long way off. Things could change. So, but anyway, compensatory picks have come down, and Mark Holmes tagged me in one of his videos saying, he called me out. I said Dallas would end up with 2 6s, okay? Whatever formula they got going on, we ended up with a 5 and a 6. Now, again, that's nice that we got a 5th round pick, but it's at the end of the round. They just get a little excited. Don't get me wrong. We needed the picks, especially I'm going to the draft. We need some picks, but we need our 4th round pick back as well. And if you look around, Eagles got a boatload of picks, like 4, I want to say. I want to say they got 2 3rd round picks. 2 3rd round picks. So, Mark, when you talk about picks and how great it is, the 49ers got 5 compensatory picks. The rich get richer. So, again, where I'm going with all this, the draft, if you're going to say we're going to go all in the draft, well, the Eagles are going all in the draft, and the 49ers, who have already been to the Super Bowl, are going all in the draft. Like, can we agree with that? The draft is one part of the process. The other part is free agency. Okay? Dallas Cowboys have been compliant in getting under the salary cap. Okay? They're under. They only did one thing. They're compliant. So, that being said, like I told Phil, and I don't know if I told Mark, but like I told Phil, Dallas is going to make moves as needed. They get into a situation where Derrick Henry wants to come to the Cowboys and they agree on a contract, boom, flip a switch, do whatever you got to do. There's multiple ways to get way under the cap. I don't disagree with how Stephen Jones is doing. Why flip a switch unless you know you can get a player? And like I told everybody, it's a bargaining tool for the team. Say, wow, we only got this much. We only got this much. We can't just go nuts. We have a lot to do. We can do moves. We can flip switches, but we can't do too much. Not that the player really cares about that, but I'm just being honest. Everything's a bargaining tool with the Cowboys. Everything. Don't kid yourself. So, the 5th and a 6th will help, which means we only have a 4th to worry about. I keep hearing all these rumors Trey Lance is going to be traded. Okay, so what? We gave up a 4 to get a 4? That makes no sense. That's not a lot of return on your investment. Everybody's saying Minnesota. Minnesota doesn't have a 3rd round pick. You want to get to the top of the 4th round? So, all right. I mean, I got you. You would have to trade. You would clear up $5 million right off the bat. Then you wouldn't have a backup other than Cooper Rush. Okay. I'm okay with it. I'm one of those guys that if your starter gets hurt, you're probably screwed anyway. You know? So, unless you're the Eagles. Nick Foles. So, okay. So what are we going to trade him for? Top of the round 4th, a 4th and a 6th, a 4th and a 7th? You're going to trade a 4th and a 7th? That'll give us 3 7th round picks. Okay. How many 7th round picks really make a lot of difference? I'm not saying they don't, but I'm just saying when people like to say all in, they're going all in on a draft. Okay. Just slow down with the all in on a draft. We got half as many bullets as the Niners got almost twice as many bullets, and they were in the Super Bowl. Eagles have almost twice as many bullets. Now, they need them. Eagles need all those bullets because their defense is decimated. But you could do a hell of a job, at least in names. Everybody thought how great the defensive front would be last year, dominant. Not so much by the end of the year. And I told everybody, you cannot rely on rookies to come in and play a full NFL season and be dominant for every game. I told you that when it happens. Oh, no, you're just a hater. No, I'm not. Jalen Carter, hell of a talent. My number 1 rated guy, rookie. Anybody coming out of this rookie class, okay, unless you're a running back, maybe, there's going to be players that we don't know about, right? Maybe the Texas A&M linebacker Cooper is going to be a beast. I don't know. He's a little, I don't know. I don't know. I would say the offensive the offensive line is where this meat of this draft is. The offensive line. You'll have some studs in the offensive line. But it's never as what you think with these rookies. Rookies aren't used to the NFL season. They just aren't. So, we shall see about all of that. Legal tampering starts Sunday at noon, they are allowed to, Monday, woo! Monday at noon, they're allowed to legal tamper. And Brad Harris asked me what was legal tampering. Legal tampering is you're allowed to talk to the agents and the players. You just can't put pen to paper. You can't put ink to paper. You can't sign anybody. That's all that means. All that means is you cannot sign anybody on Monday. But you can get a contract in order, see if you're close. You're going to see 15 deals signed at 4 o'clock on Wednesday, the opening of free agency. I'll be off that day. I will be streaming during the free agent frenzy, probably for a couple hours. So yes, so that is the deal. I don't expect Dallas to be players the first day. I just don't. I'm not trying to be mean, but sometimes you overpay at that price, you know what I mean? Sometimes you overpay. Sometimes you pay too much money on day one. I think there's a real strong chance Derrick Henry comes to the Cowboys. The only thing I would caution everybody is, I actually think he's coming to the Cowboys, but there's a lot of money out there. They cannot just lowball him. Let me ask you this. Derrick Henry and Tony Pollard? I say no to that. I say Derrick Henry and go get me a young one. Now you're not in a need situation. You take best player available, and you go from there. You know what I mean? So, that's what I go. But anyway, Idiots. So, yes. So, don't forget tonight, 8 p.m., primetime Phil, me and primetime. Like I said, we're going to come at you 2 nights a week. I'm going to do the Wednesday hump day, and primetime is going to do the Saturday show. So he's doing all the legwork for the Saturday show. You know it's going to look pretty. So I'll be there, but I will also be there at 2 p.m. Eastern, live from the rainy mail truck. So make sure you check me out. Saturdays are a little bit down compared to the regular days of the week, but check me out. But yes, Dallas has got a 5th and a 6th round pick. So that leaves the Cowboys with a 1, a 2, a 3, at the end of the round 5, 2 6s, or no, a 6. Is it 2 6s? They might have 2 6s and 2 7s. I think they have 2 6s and 2 7s, but I'll have to double. Yeah, I'll update you. As soon as I end this video, I'll look and I'll add it to the end. That should be funny. But I believe it's a 1, 2, 3, a 5, 2 6s, and 2 7s. It could be only 1 6. But I think it's 2 now. I think it is. So it's good news. Very good news. But in the fish tank that is compensatory picks, we're small fish compared to a lot of the other teams. So that's me. I'm here. No traffic on Saturday. I am here ready to roll. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the mailman, going to punch into work. I will see everybody at 2 o'clock. I'm not awake yet. That's why I got the lines. I know, I'm looking bad today. See everybody later. Peace. 2 6 round picks. 2 6 round picks.